Fingerprints led the Douglas County Sheriff's Office to quickly nab the gas station robbery suspect. Tonight, we're getting a rare look at the high-tech tools used to catch criminals. KMTV Action 3 News reporter Nick Starling takes us inside the crime lab. Nick.
This come and go at 189th and Q was held up at knife point in the overnight hours of February 9th. The suspect hid his face by wearing a pair of gym shorts on his head, but what he didn't cover up eventually led to his arrest.
Fingerprints are amazing. Nobody's fingerprints are the same.
Douglas County crime scene investigator Heather Rohr shows us what it took to catch 23-year-old robbery suspect Trenton Vanshock.
It's really difficult when we don't have video, because then you're like, well, let me process the whole door.
Luckily, they did. These pictures of the surveillance video show the suspect was not wearing gloves, telling investigators exactly where to look for the fingerprints.
We were actually able to see where he touched on the outside of the door. There wasn't a whole lot going on the inside, simply because it's we're going to walk around, we're going to grab it, and we're going to go, and then see where he touched on the outside of the door.
Then after CSI techs collect those prints, they hand them off to the Latin print lab to see who they match to.
We look at them, analyze them, determine if they're of value, meaning we can compare them to something.
The prints are run through this computer system called APHIS to see if there may be a match.
APHIS will give us a candidate list, and we have to go through and do manual comparisons and determine if there's an ID or not.
In this case, there was a match, the Vanshock, who already was in the statewide system.
We knew quite well who he was because we had dealt with him on some previous cases. And so that allowed our detectives to actually better prepare themselves.
Douglas County Captain Steve Glantz says this crime lab is what helps keep criminals off the streets.
They keep us in the game, so to speak, as detectives and investigators with the tools that they have available.
Tonight, Vanshock is in a Douglas County jail facing robbery and use of a weapon to commit a felony charges. Police also arrested 22-year-old Samantha Stern because she was allegedly with him during the robbery. Reporting live in studio, Nick Starling, KMTV Action 3 News.